Alright guys, here's an Injora buggy with a normal Injora servo that's really not that strong, but it's actually a very good servo for the price. You know, I had never had one of these burn out on me. So they are pretty good. They're just not as powerful as some of the other servos out there in the market. Especially when you get under pressure on rocks. So I'm going to be installing this new Torq 1022 high torque servo that people have been kind of talking about on the web here. I'm going to pull off this old servo, install everything, and give you guys a rundown on how everything runs. Out of the box it comes with a few servo horns, a metal servo, the normal plastic ones, and the mounting screws. One thing to note, these screws right here in the package doesn't seem to be the normal screws that you use to mount a servo, so you'll probably have to use the ones that are here that you have from your old servo. I'll confirm that later. And as you can see, the wires come directly out of the back instead of the side here, like some of the other servos do. Nice kind of heavy aluminum body. The color pops really good. Goes definitely with the theme that I already have on this buggy. And we'll be directly mounting to the axle here, so there'll be no side mounts, and the rear clearance links will be installed directly to the back of the servo here. Alright, let's go ahead and get this old servo off here. I wonder if I can just use the same servo horn that's on there. I'll attempt that and see. Might be easier for me to reach everything if I just remove my wheels here. Go ahead and remove my clearance links from the servo mount. Go ahead and remove my servo mount. From the axle housing cover here. It should just pop out. Okay, here we go. I have that kind of, I'm gonna have to cut this. I have this cable mounted to my frame here. Not supposed to be that hard to get off. There we go. Might have to remove my door here to get to the receiver to remove the old servo cable and place the new one. Okay. Hopefully this will be pretty easy. see what we got here. Looks like it's gonna be the closest one to the window here, hopefully. All right, well, get this new one in there. Okay, I think I finally got that in there. Into the receiver. Check this to make sure. Okay, definitely is in there. Might have to come back in here with some blue Loctite later. Don't know at the moment. Get these wheels back on here. Oh, actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and try to mount this. Hopefully it's compatible. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, so this servo horn is a lot bigger than the Injora servo horn. It's just not gonna work. So I'll remove this and jump back into the video. Okay, old servo horn is off. I'm gonna throw some blue Loctite on here. Put the new horn on. Put in the servo horn screw, which for some reason requires a Phillips screwdriver for some reason. I use these extended hex nuts only on my Mofo RC wheels because they're kind of deep dish, and the normal lug nuts just don't work with these wheels. I love these wheels, but you have to use these specialized lug nuts. Okay, everything seems to be mounted up perfectly, looks fantastic. I'll go ahead and try that out for you guys. See if anything needs to be dialed in here. So far seems perfect. Seems a lot faster than the cheaper Injora servo. And it's a lot smoother, I can tell you that, as far as you can just slowly turn almost like a brushless motor. It's pretty interesting. Let me get my door back on here and I'll jump back into a video. Alright guys, got everything installed. I'm going to test this on the Porsche real fast, but I really want to get it out here soon on another video on the rocks for you guys. We're just looking for strength in the servo, in the areas that it could be hung up. Overall, the servo seems pretty strong. Normally right here, my servo gets hung up. Like when I'm trying to turn, there's not enough strength to keep that turn sometimes on my old Injora servo. And the power is just giving this a little bit more of an advantage to easily get up that hill. Right here, I always get hung up because when I make this turn, my servo a lot of times is not strong enough to straighten up my vehicle. Let's see what happens here. That was a lot easier with this servo than it normally is. So definitely a big improvement.